Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I'm going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective. It's been a minute, so let's not waste any time. I do have a bit of a specific message here because I am strongly getting the energy that whoever you are, Divine Feminine, you're definitely spending time with somebody that's not your Divine Masculine, and he doesn't like it. I'm just the messenger. I'm just here to spit the energy how it's coming from your Divine Masculine, so it may not sound fair. It may sound like he's crazy, he's absurd, he has audacity, but it's just the way that it's coming out. I feel like maybe you guys are just recently starting to date, or I feel like it's networking. Maybe it's platonic relationships, but whoever your masculine is, he doesn't care if it's platonic or not. He has an intuition about this, that whoever you're spending time with, even if it's in a group setting, that it's like a particular person has an eye on you. He's just not getting good vibes, okay? And it's someone who knows they have no right to feel this way, but they do, okay? Because I keep hearing that they're peering into your life, and it's in this way of like making a mockery out of things, where they feel like every time they peer into your life, like they're clowning somebody, okay? So I feel like Divine Feminines, whoever you are, like you're dating somebody, or I feel like your masculines have a way of spying on you, and they're seeing you spend time with someone, and they catch themselves in this jealous or possessive energy where it's like, yo, he's not gonna love you like I'm gonna love you. He's not gonna handle you the way I used to handle you, or I would handle you. So those are the types of messages I'm getting as he's observing you and watching you. So let's see what's going on in your life right now, Divine Feminines. So we have distance, we have retreat, we have a timeout. So I feel like you and your masculines are definitely in some kind of separation, but at the same time, not so much of a separation. Do you guys know what I mean? So it's like you may not be in communication, but it still very much feels like this isn't the end. If anything, it feels like you two are watching each other more than ever. Divine Feminines, you can definitely feel their eyes on you as you try to move forward or make new friends. Maybe even for some of you, date. Maybe that's what this separation journey, or like this period of this separation, that's what it's all about, is maybe for the Divine Feminines moving forward or letting go in some way that's happened. It just happens to be part of the experience here for you, and somebody can't stand it, okay? They find themselves even acting, immature. Many of your masculines are having to sit still this winter as well, and I feel like the connection between you two is going through some kind of rebirth, or there's some kind of restart to this passion or this romance between you two. And I feel like that's happening because it's like seeing you in the arms of another man is making them feel some type of way. But like I'm seeing for the the universe is telling me this is going to be a good thing for this Divine Masculine, because like only you get their juices flowing like this, Divine Feminine. Only you get their blood boiling like this. And I'm seeing that for many of them, like it's going to be a push in either like a creative direction, or it's going to make them want to pull up their damn socks and like soar and shoot for the stars, or like aim for big things, because they're triggered over watching you with somebody. It's like they're out to prove that they're better than the person that you're with. But I feel like nobody else could stir this kind of passion or these kind of feelings within him. Okay, so this kind of rebirth energy, he might even be trying to like drop this image of who he was in the past, and you'll see him re-emerging as I keep hearing like just better, that song by Kanye, Stronger, Better, Younger, Better, Faster, Stronger, I don't even know, but that's what the energy behind it is that he's gonna go through some kind of like re-emerging. He could be sitting still right now as well, okay? Really closed off in his own world, guarded, resistant. Social circle is shrinking, getting smaller and smaller. This is somebody who is trying to spend a lot of time alone because they need time to dissect whatever it is you're experiencing or going through. They never thought that seeing you with somebody else was going to trigger them in this way. But again, the universe keeps telling me it's part of their creative process. Like there's nobody else that can make them get as emotional or ambitious or feel like this kind of motivation for life. Like it's like a zest for life. It's like this feeling of just the fool energy, wanting to step off of the cliff and experience something brand new. And he's feeling like he's got this pep in his step too. You know, many of your masculines could be feeling like, I don't know, it's like all of a sudden seeing you do your thing without them in some way is making them feel like they got some kind of pep in their step type of thing. Like they got that, you know, that style back, I'm gonna say. Okay. But, you know, in the meantime, they're in this like rebirthing process. So don't be afraid if many of them are like really heavy on your energy, divine feminines. I feel like it is just you're triggering them. You're really you're looking very stunning, very beautiful as well, and there's something about you that you really know that their eyes are on you. So you're kind of teasing them in these subtle ways, or at least they're picking up on you teasing them in really subtle ways. And what I mean by this is like you're looking extra sexy in your pictures. Maybe you might wear your hair a certain type of way that they like, or you might wear a certain style, or there's just something about you being in a certain type of energy that you know drives them insane or crazy. So you might be doing it more because I feel like you know that their eyes are on you in some way. Somebody is smoking cigarettes like crazy because they're feeling so attracted to you. And also this rebirth energy is very exciting as well, especially this time of year where, you know, like the year is coming to an end and 2026 is approaching. And so I feel like I'm hearing big balls as well. Like somebody's feeling like, oh, okay, that's how you stay. So they may be inspecting you, inspecting everything that you're doing, the places that you're going to, like who you're spending time with, and they want to outdo it. But right now is the quiet time. Right now is them planning and strategizing. But at the end of the day, it's all based off of this like union energy between you two. Like I said, nobody else makes them feel this pep in their step quite like you, Divine Feminine. And right now, I feel like everybody just needs to buzz off because they're in this own world of theirs. They're getting ready to like spawn something or make something or create something. They could be experiencing regret energy when they see you doing your thing with somebody else. They could feel like now is the time that, you know, they've got the money to take you places now, or they've got like their head on their shoulders in some way. They've got the maturity to now be everything that you want to be, but it's a little too late because you're with somebody else, or you're just gone. I'm hearing that song Gone by Justin Timberlake, or is it NSYNC? No, it's NSYNC. I've been sitting here, can't get you off my mind. I tried my best to be a man and be strong. I drove myself insane, wishing I could touch your face, but the truth remains, you're gone. So I feel like the only way they can now express this sort of grief that they're feeling is just to maybe be in transcendence. Transcendence has been coming up a lot for me. It's like a lot of your masculines are really moving out of their ego, and they're finally starting to see that this is, in fact, a deep spiritual connection between you two because it's renewing itself all on its own. I bought this little deck here. I'm working on a little project in the background, but I feel tempted just to kind of pull one card from it as the masculines are ascending. It's like, what about this pull between you two? It fits so perfectly in my hand, guys. It's like the cutest little addition that I've really been missing. But when it comes to this connection between you two, I'm just going to pull one card and I'll see what's renewing. Okay, I may not be able to show it because I don't think I'm going to cover up this deck with any stickers or anything. It might just be for this little project that I'm working on. But let me get a glimpse into your world. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands card here, which is definitely the sensuality between you two. it's interesting because we have the energy of rebirth with winter, and this is the tarot of sensual magic, in case you guys want to look up what the Ten of Wands looks like. But it's this raw, passionate energy that's being reset between you two, and it's like it's a completion. I feel like the cycle's renewing itself as you two being attracted to one another in this new version of yourselves. You, Divine Feminine, first of all, the fact that you're with somebody else, I feel like automatically there's going to be new energy that's created there, because you're being influenced by somebody else's energy. And what I mean by that is, like, somebody's feeling possessive of you. It's like, I'm getting this, I keep saying this over and over again, but to see you in the arms of somebody else makes somebody feel like, no, you're mine. Okay, and that's what they want to express. It's like this animalistic urge to express this emotion within them that says, like, of course it's you, right? It's you that they want, but more so, like, nobody else is going to love you the way that I love you. Nobody else is going to make love to you the way that I do. Nobody else is going to hold you in this way. Nobody's going to penetrate you in this way. Nobody else is going to make you feel that feeling that we feel, when we're locked in, is the best way I can put it. Like, when we're locked in, and it's that feeling of just me and you, nobody else is going to make you feel that. Like, someone's determined to let you know that tonight, Divine Feminine. Okay? It's like he's picking her up here in the card as well. Their clothes are ripped. They're behind bushes. There's all these leaves as well. So I do feel like, spring and summer could be a really significant time of many of your masculines just really glowing from this desire that they feel for you. And I feel like the distance and retreat card is going to be significant between you two for a long time. Not a long time, but at least for the next few months or the next few seasons. And the reason that's going to be significant is because I feel like you two are going to see that even at a distance from one another, just how much the passion and the sensuality and the love, it's there. And it needs to be expressed. So I feel like it's going to be your masculine's turn to go on some kind of glow up, but it's all going to come from this truth that they feel towards you, which is, I love you, I want you, and most of all, I don't want to see you with anybody else but me. Okay, that seems to be a huge trigger. So that's a confirmation for many of you who have just started dating, or you're moving forward, and it's like right as you do that, you start feeling that reconciliation energy coming in. Okay, so we have express your love, and again, get prepared for them to show up in your dreams. Get prepared to see the synchronicities now more than ever, since you've decided to move forward. It's like now is the time that their soul is going to start expressing a lot of this love that they feel towards you. And I feel like a lot of your masculines are going to be making these romantic gestures towards you in a way that's going to be a bit uncontrolled, okay? A lot of slip of the finger accidents happening. So many of you are finally going to get that follow by accident, that like by accident that lets you know somebody's hot on your trail. Somebody's watching you, and as much as you've been feeling their energy, they have been watching. It's just they haven't had the courage to speak up or to say something, but it's been on their mind. It's been on their mind in this weird way where there is a pull to your energy without you having to say anything. You could be halfway across the world, and your energy, Divine Feminine, is pulling on them. Okay, so that is what I have, guys. Let's get one more from the Romance Angels. Oh, okay. We have a couple more. So keep an open mind and trust. And this is going to be particularly difficult right now because you're going to have to rely on your own instincts and your own intuition, Divine Feminines. I feel like many of you, for the most part, you've been trying to tune out of a lot of this twin flame stuff, or again, if you've moved forward into another connection, you've definitely made efforts to leave this in the past, but you're being called just to let it happen, okay? I see the divine feminine smiling or smirking. Okay, your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations, and I do feel like that's because there's this new version of them that is rebirthing. Okay, and a lot of you are going to be witness to it. So trust the process, trust their energy coming through, trust a lot of the synchronicities that may be driving you insane and you may be trying to turn a cheek to, but you may be wondering, like, what's happening? Is this, resetting itself? It definitely is. And it's so that many of your masculines can come through with a lot of that truth. I feel like somebody's going to be expressing a side of them where they're gonna want to say, like, again, nobody's gonna handle you the way that I handle you. Nobody's gonna do that. Like, keep an eye out or keep a lookout for, maybe song synchronicities like that, or even, I hate to say this, especially with the Ten of Wands card, but for many of you who are in other relationships, it's like, even if you're trying to make love to that person, it's like that's when your divine masculine's energy may come through, the heaviest, is to let you know that, okay? So I don't know who this was meant to find, but I hope it finds you well. If you guys would like a personal session, you know where to find me. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. A big shout outs to those of you who joined the memberships and just kind of hung in there with me as I took a little bit of a break to get well. I was recovering from the flu. I took some time to really indulge in just making the place nice and festive for Christmas. Last year, that was one of my goals that I set for myself. So I was really, really pleased and happy just to follow through with that. And I did a lot of shopping for decor and, things just to fill my heart up this season, which I hope many of you find time to do as well. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for joining the memberships and taking advantage of those videos while I was off, and it feels good to be back. I think I'll do one more after this just to check in with the collective and see what else comes up. Okay, guys? So take it easy. We'll talk soon. Bye.